Is there anything else you wanna add, Matt?
What's up?
Anything else you want to add?
I'm happy to be filling in for Donuts and Alcohol. I think if I can speak right now for you guys, I think you guys, you're celebrating your first year. I'm really excited to see what you guys have done. I'm really excited to have seen how the artists that you have featured are developing. And I think you're adding a lot to the community. So thank you for letting me fill in here. I'm
appreciate
really
the kind words. Welcome to another episode of Donuts and Alcohol here at the illustrious Timeless Studio. I'm Gravel Bear. Tatum couldn't make it, but we brought in Matt Scheer of DBLCIN. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to be here. Second time on Donuts and Alcohol.
Thank you for the short notice fill-in. Also, if you can see right in between us, it's the man Leo Pastel, the hit maker behind one of the biggest hits, Woah, of the Cincinnati community at least. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you guys for having me out here. I've been watching all the seasons and everything, so it's cool to be a part of it.
Spend so much time down in the dirt, I feel like I used to it, but I see the light. So what am I waiting for? They say it's too high, never touch the sky, so don't even try. They never see men fly, no. And I'm not saying that it's a simple feeling, gon' take some effort to get it. And even though I do not see it, I feel it. Life plants the seed and now we gotta let it grow. Take your time, ay, take your time, ay, take your time, ay. Now we gotta let it grow.
How have people been reacting to the two singles you just dropped, Woah and Growth?
Yeah, so it was kind of like random because like Woah was my first ever like streaming release, so I did not expect it to do as well as it has done. But yeah, it was received like really well within the city, and like within the first month, actually started like getting like kind of national recognition, a lot of streams. Like most of my streams are coming from California and New York now, so it's like a really like weird experience. But yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool. You actually went out to LA recently, didn't you? Mm-hmm. How was that? Did you go out there for work, pleasure?
Yeah, that was a good trip. One of our local supporters, his name's DJ Corbett. He works with like Joseph Neville's a lot, but he invited me and Luna, who's like one of my producers, out to LA to work at a Def Jam session. That was at Paramount Studios, so we were just there for a week working with like some of their new signees and stuff. So yeah, some of my writing credits should pop up next year from that session.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. How did you get started into music? I know you got a rich family history in music. Yeah. How did that all come about?
Yeah, so both of my parents are like vocalists, so they kind of like didn't really push us towards it, but like I always had that door open. My dad like built a studio for us when I was like 15. We grew up in church singing in all the choirs and everything, so that kind of just carried over into like now we're all just kind of pursuing music. Everyone's in school too, but like it's kind of like a door that we have open.
That's really dope. Mm-hmm. Have you guys collaborate, make music together, like some Jackson 5 type?
Yeah, not as much as we should, honestly, but we have like, we're planning to do like a single, hopefully like this Christmas season, get that out to everyone, so.
That'd be lit. That'd be really lit.
That's dope. Mm-hmm. So you mentioned that you're kind of measuring your success so far through your streaming. Mm-hmm. What are the platforms that you primarily are seeing your streaming come through, and what kind of elements have contributed to that? Are you getting playlist placements? Are you just pushing the streams and they're being received by just listeners on those platforms?
Yeah. So my main streams are coming from Spotify for Woah. It got placed in a Discover Weekly. I don't know how like their algorithm works, but it wasn't really like anyone placing it. It was more of like the algorithm picked it up and it did well. and then they just kept pushing it to more and more people. So it has like 80,000 on Spotify right now. But also, Muwosi is on like a small label in LA. She's like the featured artist on the song. So her label reposted it on SoundCloud, and they have like a lot of push there. So it's done really well on SoundCloud as well from that, I think.
So just take note if you're watching this as an artist, Spotify, you need to be on that for
Definitely.
sure.
I feel like those algorithms are pretty crazy, and playlists, getting on a playlist just does wonders for you. Like,
Playlists are the new curators, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it used to be, radio would break a single. Now it's playlists. You want to hear from someone who understands where the music is headed, and they're basically showing you what's next. And playlists are king now.
Curation. People want to hear stuff that's curated, not just a bunch of songs thrown together. So yeah, and I think your music flows well with other stuff. I mean, it's not too heavy. It's real light, Great voice, cool beats to kind of, groove to.
That's an important element too.
Yeah.
You need to have an original element to your music, but, you need to also have something familiar in there that people can kind of tie it in with something else. You need to build that bridge. And, when you create music that has, that duality to it, it tends to catch on to an audience.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I see you out everywhere. You're very, you like to give support to people. I mean, I think I've seen you at Bunbury, seen you at multiple other local shows. We
were just talking when we saw each other, Aaron Ray at Top Cats the other week.
For sure.
Is that something you like doing, is going and supporting other people? And who are some of the other Cincinnati artists that you are really rocking with?
Yeah. I always like to show my support for people that I like, that I enjoy their music. I feel like if I'm in a show, I want to be there for everyone's set, like stay the full time, even if like my set ended like an hour ago. So that's just how I am as a person. But some of my favorite local acts, I'd say, I'm gonna name a lot, but Dale Gold, JB Lamage, Jones, Luna, Suicide Rascal, Perez. Who else I got? Grandace, Crooner, Ben Wake, Jamie Shea is hot. Who else we got? Blase. Shoot, I feel like the city just has like a lot of talent.
A whole lot.
It's hard to like just name a few, but like
that's a healthy list though.
Yeah,
that's a healthy list.
It's a good place to start if you're listening and watching. So you got a new project coming. I know last time we talked at the Freewheeler event, you said the end of November.
Yep.
It's past November.
Yeah.
Where is this project?
Call them out.
I kind of got a little ambitious with that, but it is in the works right now. I have to record like 2 or 3 more songs for it, and then everything will get mixed and it'll be put out hopefully by like mid-December. But I'm not gonna even put a date on it. I'm saying hopefully. So, but I'm definitely gonna get it to everyone as soon as I possibly can. So that's my goal with it.
I don't know if I can speak for Matt, but I'd much rather you take your time with it and give us a full project and not some, loose stuff just to get it out by the end of the year.
I feel like release dates are less important these days.
Yeah.
Most people don't even give you one at all. They just kind of drop.
Yeah. Unless you like have a huge push behind it and there's like a date that means something. Like I know Tribe did it on, what was it, 10/10?
Yeah.
Yep.
It means something. So, yeah, if there's nothing like that, then take your time, slow down, breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we want good music.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the type to like be more methodical and like patient with it. Like I only have 2 singles out right now. I've been working on music for like years, but so that's just pretty much how I work.
Yeah, and both very solid singles. Check those out on Spotify, Apple Music, Growth, Woah featuring Muwosi. Great tracks. We were actually talking at the CEAs with Melvin Dillon from Soul Step Records.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He said he was a big fan of Woah.
Yeah,
He's like, I need to get that on vinyl. Like,
Yeah.
that would be dope. That'd be something I'd cop for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of the CEAs, you were there. Matt was there.
It was a good time. I'd
Yeah,
never been to one before.
Neither have I.
Same, first one.
That was amazing. Met a bunch of people. Somewhere I could see you being nominated next year.
I think they're going to be digging further into our hip hop community after this year, because not only did they obviously make an effort to this year, but our hip hop scene showed out on stage that night.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you didn't see, Tribe had a scheduled performance, but they also invited POC, they invited Ronan Holloway, they invited Roberto was up there.
Yep.
They had Devin Burgess up there.
Trash man.
Yeah, it was crazy. JB Lamont was on stage. He almost jumped up there too. But we really showed them what we were about, and I think City Beat's really going to be helping to support our community here soon. So shout out to them.
Shout out City Beat.
Shout out City Beat for sure. 2019's on the horizon.
Oh, so close.
So close.
It's so close.
Sure.
About a week or so away. You got any shows lined up, a tour, people you want to work with?
I'm kind of like pretty open for 2019. There is like a few things that I'm talking to people about that are like not confirmed yet. But like I might dabble in like some television stuff.
Ooh.
So we'll see how that lines up. I don't want to like announce anything yet because nothing's confirmed. But yeah, I don't really have any like 100% like things that I'm going to be doing. I do know I'm going to make an LA trip out in January. My boy Suicide Rascal, he has a show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So I'm going out there to support him and also do some work. So that'll be fun.
So you also model too, don't you?
Like I'm not a model, but like I've modeled before. But yeah.
I just seen a pic you posted on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
You look like a damn model.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to like have a like image and like certain quality to my pictures. So yeah.
Who influences your fashion style and your music style?
That's a question I get a lot. It's really hard to like kind of pinpoint everything. I have like a lot of different influences, but it's kind of like the climate of like where it is modernly mixed with history and like vintage stuff. I don't know how I like came together like that, but like the 80s is an era that really resonates with me as far as fashion. Also like kind of like my pop sound comes from like the 80s. I'd say like growth really shows that a lot. I also like really like the modern like hip hop scene with like Travis Scott, like Trippie Redd, all those kind of people. I'm influenced by that a lot. Yeah, Frank Ocean is like a huge one. Just like his creativity and like his artistry, the way he like moves around, kind of. I've taken a lot from that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'd say right now.
I think that's what kind of drew me to your music and you as a artist in person, because I also like other stuff. I think I seen you post something about like Blood Orange and the 1975, which are two other groups that I absolutely love.
Them both.
And it just doesn't seem, they're not accepted in the hip hop community, but they're not as prevalent as other things. And I feel like they draw a lot from hip hop and stuff and R&B. And yeah, I would like to see people expand their horizons a little more like you do. And I think it will show in their music. So
definitely. Fun fact about Blood Orange. When I went to New York, I like told myself I'm going to meet Dev Hynes when I go to New York. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I like literally met him.
Oh my God.
I was at his album release party for his Negro Swan album.
Oh my God.
And like met Luke Sabat, like Dev Hynes, like all these different people. It was crazy. But yeah, that was one of my like best experiences so far being in the scene.
Jealous as hell. Dev Hynes is a legend for real.
I mean, originally rap and rock converged from each other.
Yeah.
I think it's only natural they're going back together now.
Yep.
And, you know, rock has changed so much over... I mean, we talk about hip-hop a lot, but rock has changed a lot over the past couple of decades, too.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they're coming back together, it's actually creating something brand new. So while we're visiting...
I think we're getting a bunch of people from, like, our generation who grew up on rap, but our parents probably listened to, like, rock or something, and we've kind of found a way to converge the two, and everyone can feel included. And it's not like hip-hop's got to be over here and indie rock's got to be over here. We're kind of coming together, and it's kind of why I started Donuts and Alcohol, is because I wanted to mix everything.
Yeah.
Gotta get your donuts with your alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
A little bit of everything.
May not seem like a good mixture, but
It works.
It is.
it's all gonna work out.
Yeah. I think it's cool how like the modern hip hop scene is like really reminiscent of like what punk was back in the day. It's like kind of the like outsiders, but like it's becoming like the cool and like the mainstream. And I think Cincinnati shows like a good cross section of that, just with like how our underground scene is like kind of so like creative and innovative.
And I think we've still got a lot of work to do, because Cincinnati's known for its indie rock. Like Bunbury shows that. There's a huge turnout every year.
Yeah.
And our hip hop community is just bubbling and bubbling and bubbling to something, we haven't seen in years. So if we can find out a way to...
That just goes back to City Beat. I mean, that's largely what their content is. That's largely what their audience is into. And the further we can show where our paths really intersect, I mean, that's how we're going to grow our community is by bringing.
Exactly.
They're already in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Just show them what we got. That's what we're doing.
Yep. It's our playground. We've got to.
Definitely.
It's all. The world is ours. We'll give you guys a toast. What are we gonna toast to, Leo?
Breaking barriers.
Breaking barriers in 1 year for donuts and alcohol.
And hopefully more for DBLCIN and Leo Pastel.
Yeah.
My cup was empty. I'm not trying to front.
Before we get you out of here, you want to hit them with your social media and where to find your music?
Yeah. Social media at 1980 Wavy on all platforms. You can Google Leo Pastel. You can look me up on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Leo Pastel. YouTube videos coming soon, Leo Pastel. Yeah, that's it.
Dope. We are looking forward to the new project. Still spinning the singles, so you got a little time left.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely take your time. We wish you a great 2019. Happy holidays. I'm Gravel Bear with Donuts and Alcohol.
I'm Matt Scheer, temporarily with Donuts and Alcohol.
Yep.
And we're with our man, Leo Pastel. Have a good holiday, guys. We'll see you.
Eat more donuts.